Working out is obviously one way to get fit, but it's only part of the process. What you're eating is just as important, so Dr. Melina is going to help us spot those not so great healthy foods and show us what you need to be eating to lose weight, but also gain muscle. Because a lot of us just assume that once we start a workout routine, it means we can eat whatever we want.
Yeah, absolutely. We take a lot of leeway when we start at the gym. And also, I see a lot of women wasting time in the gym because if they're not fueling their body correctly, they're not going to be able to build that muscle. So they can do all the exercises that you showed no matter what decade, but if not, they're not putting the right fuel in their body, they're not going to get the results of getting that lean body mass and getting rid of the few extra layers that some of us have.
Your fuel not only drives your workout, but if you put the wrong fuel in your body, you're going to have to work out twice as long. Or raise your hand if you feel like you're not always certain what to eat before, during, or after a workout. This is truly a science, and Pamela, you are wondering this very question, right? So come on up here because we have a little smorgasbord. Welcome. So come between Dr. Melina and I.
Nice to see you.
A lot of people don't think about breakfast, but it really does not only fuel your day, but it's eventually going to fuel that workout.
So we're going to do a little breakfast quiz here because it really is the most important meal of the day. Research shows that those who eat breakfast regularly maintain or lose weight most effectively, but the right breakfast is key. So unfortunately, the drive-through probably isn't going to have it. So I've got a bunch of choices here. They look pretty healthy. Bran muffin and juice, some strawberry yogurt and granola, some flake cereal, the omelet here, and another parfait. What do you think is the best breakfast for fueling your body and also for weight loss?
I'm gonna go with that one. That's what I would like, that one.
All right, I'm so glad you chose that because that's the wrong answer, actually. It works out really well that way, doesn't it? So what I don't like about this breakfast is that the strawberry yogurt is going to be super high in sugar, even if it's non-fat. It's going to have sometimes more sugar than a candy bar. Granola is really dense in calories, really high in fat.
Got it.
So even though this looks like less calories, this is actually less calories and it's more balanced. So the key to breakfast is lean protein. I want you to think about building your breakfast around lean protein.
The one. Look at all
lean
that food,
protein,
ladies.
a healthy carb like whole grains or fruit, a little bit of healthy fat like nuts or peanut butter is going to help fuel you the entire day and keep your blood sugar more stable, help you control hunger. So these two are the winners. This is Greek yogurt and it's plain. You add the flavor with real fruit, not whatever makes this sugar.
And this is a key.
That's a good point. Not both.
So Pamela,
Travis
this is
can
the
have both.
key.
Yes.
That is plain Greek yogurt.
Got
You've
it.
added the flavor with the strawberries. That, I don't know what that is. That's
that doesn't look so
strawberry
good.
flavoring. So
You didn't make
that's
that
what
in the
you need to be
juicer, did
careful.
you?
Well, you could
could have.
theoretically. So let's move on to snacks because we all hit that mid-morning lull or mid-afternoon lull.
Right.
A lot of people don't know, should I snack, should I not? If you get hungry between meals, you absolutely should snack as a preventive measure. It's gonna help control your appetite better so that when you get to that meal, and if you're at a restaurant, if the bread basket comes, you don't totally lose it and devour that before you even have a chance to look at the menu. So correct snacking is really important, and this is another one. So what do you think is the best option here?
And it can be more than one.
Yeah.
for the
Okay,
record.
yeah, I would probably, this is probably what I would eat, would choose one of those. I'm not a big cheese eater.
Okay.
So probably, yeah, one of these two.
So these are great choices because again, we'll get that on this one. People think that the 100-calorie packs are good. The problem is it's 100 calories of garbage in most cases, and it's not fueling your body.
Beware when you grab a snack pack and the first ingredient is enriched flour or enriched wheat flour. Enriched doesn't mean it's rich in anything. It means they've taken all the nutrients out and then they put in a teeny little percentage of them back in.
Yeah.
It's basically sugar.